Cadillac Mountains.
Yes! Yes!
Which is water bowling.
Yes!
Traditionally, water bowling was passed on for generations from uncle to nephew. Johnny's uncle, Robert the water bowler, was the last great virtuoso water bowler before the burnout, and Johnny's been honing his skills for many years now. There is an organization out west that is attempting to raise more awareness for water bowling for us. They're called the Society Seeking Preservation of Water Bowling, or ASPOW.
Okay, can someone, people are wondering, can someone please explain why that is funny?
ASPOW.
Society Seeking Preservation of Water Bowling.
Yeah.
This is our culture.
ASPOW.
Okay, anyhow, they're going to be producing a series of videos, and so you can look for those in the new year, and they'll be raising awareness and understanding surrounding water bowling. Now, you get to experience it firsthand. You were the lucky few of the people that we visit on this trip, or the lucky few that get to experience this firsthand, as we did all the time back home.
There's a question over there.
Is there a splash area?
Yeah, mostly here.
Okay,
My
I just
feet will
wanted
go.
to know, and
You'll be fine.
I'm good. I'm carrying.
You're in the safe zone.
Yeah,
I'm carrying yourself.
you might not be okay.
The only
But
way.
if you're okay with getting wet, that's fine.
You can
I can go here.
Too, yeah, I can move. I'm used to it, so that's fine. Cool. Let's get revolutionary up in this piece. The revolutionary poet will tell you exactly what is wrong and what horrendous things are happening in the places nobody talks about. But this is not a revolutionary poem. The revolutionary poet will raise your awareness, raise your understanding, raise your voice, and raise your expectations. But this is not a revolutionary poem. By this point, a revolutionary poem would have you angry or crying, shedding light on injustices or illuminating people dying, but this is not a revolutionary poem. This poem is the glee of a crackpot symphony. This poem is the dance of Fred Astaire on acid. This poem is about this poem. This poem may have had roofies slipped into its ink pot. This poem probably overdosed on vitamin F. This poem is bound for Syracuse, having long ago fallen off the train. This poem is the chains of a dominatrix slipped into a preschool teacher's desk. This poem is like horny deja vu. This poem is the dog's ass rubbing the carpet. It's a shit-stench streaker that's traveled over 5,000 miles in order to arouse your disinterest into having boring sex against a back alley sushi dumpster in the middle of July. This is not a revolutionary poem. This poem probably drank beer for breakfast and will be vomiting a bile for lunch, rejoicing after doing so because there will be more room for whiskey. This poem is a drug-sniffing dog. High on cocaine and amphetamines, not entirely sure whether it wants to maul you or fuck you to death. This is not a revolutionary poem. Isn't it amazing? It's so good. It's come a long way. This poem cleared Homeland Security and is not sure how or why. This poem is Stephen Harper masturbating in a government office filled only with portraits of himself. This is not a revolutionary poem. The revolutionary poet would probably call this poem horseshit. Horseshit, man! The revolutionary poet would not be entirely wrong, but this is not a revolutionary poem. Nor does it revolve, evolve, or evoke any change. This poem is the same thing said differently in a slightly deeper voice. This poem is a call out to call out in your craziest of voices. Dance like you've never seen your mother naked. Taste the forbidden flavor of the urinal puck. Gesticulate wildly while you masticate. Kiss somebody just for sitting next to you, but duck if they try to take a swing. And remember that consent is important. This poem would like to see more of you being more of you. This poem loves to hear your voices and wants to see you naked. This poem thinks you are beautiful even when the world is not. And this poem would certainly like to see some change in the world. But this is not a revolutionary poem.